butter cup, the real overpriced big one.
Oh fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah.
I had one of those half pound ones.
No, I saw that. Oh, the Reese's peanut butter one? The $10 ones? Yeah, so did I.
Not worth the money because I devoured that thing.
I hail it fucking
fuck. Yeah, welcome to the show, Mid-Conversation. Welcome to 1997.
1997, here we are with Bon Jovi.
Yeah, 2023. Fuck.
Lucky you. You get to share it with us.
Yeah, what? Fuck. Well, another Christmas gone, and what have you done?
Nothing. Literally nothing. This is Chris left town. I watched the fucking dogs. That was pretty much it. I went to band practice once.
Yeah. Okay. You watched.
Anyways, yes.
You watched Terrifier 2.
I watched Terrifier 2 because I thought to myself, I said, "Self, what am I gonna do on New Year's Eve? I really don't want to fucking go out. Who does?
No.
Not.
It's overrated.
It's way overrated." So I thought to myself, you know what? Terrifier 2 gets released on the 27th. So I hit up Amazon because I figure I'll sit back and watch Terrifier 2. So I hit Amazon, pre-ordered it. After the 27th came out, Amazon still said, "Yeah, I don't know when we're shipping this to you." So I thought, oh, fuck no. So I fucking canceled that order. So then I decided to look on
somewhere.
The digital places where you can buy digital. You know, like whatever Google used to be now and whatever it is. YouTube. Yeah. I went on YouTube and did it. I bought a couple movies off of YouTube. But I always looked on there, not available. Not everywhere I looked, not available. I thought, fuck. I said, you know what? I wonder if Xbox does movies. So I fucking found it there and I bought it. And let me tell you, they were selling it for $8. And I had $7.50 hidden in my account somewhere. So it cost me 39 cents. So I get it. I get Terrifier 2. And I thought to myself, we're gonna have a fucking good old time, you know, we get some sit down, fucking New Year's Eve, 2 hours, fucking whatever. It's a really long one too, it's awesome. But you got it's the whole. So I downloaded it. I waited for. I couldn't wait. I had to watch it right away. But Terrifier 2. If you're a horror fan, that's the movie to watch. If you're not into gore, don't watch it.
No.
If you're into gore,
I might watch it, but if I, like I've said before, if I have to choose between gore and psychology,
which most people do. But I like the gore.
But I also like a little bit of the humor. So that's why I like your classic Jasons and your classic Freddy's.
They're the ones that got it all. If it wasn't for Jason and Fred, there would be no Art the Clown.
That's right.
Art the Clown now is the shit. There's a bedroom scene in that one. Let me tell you, holy fuck! It was basically what it is. This kid, he gets out of. Oh, my fucking dog too.
Yeah, little dog.
I showed you. I'm sitting there watching it. It starts off right away. Art gets out of the car. He starts beating the shit out of this mortician. And he's on the ground. He's looking. He's got his throat ripped out. And fucking Art the Clown comes on, and the fucking little chihuahua just. It switches to another scene where it's like the Tula's there. She stops. His hand gets in the way. It gets in the shot. Picks up the hammer. Nothing. Goes back to his face. Flashes down to the fucking mortician there. He's got like shit coming out of his throat because he's bleeding. He's gonna get as soon as Art the Clown comes on, growls. Anyways, but yeah, no, I totally recommend it. The bedroom scene. In the first one, the scene of him cutting the girl in half was pretty cool. The bedroom scene in this one is pretty extra. It's pretty extraordinary. But it ended weird.
Is it keep it open or is it?
Oh no, they're making a part 3. But it did end weird because she did the chick in the hero chick. She did, you know, she.
Always a chick.
It's always a chick. None of my fucking broads always say They always victimize the chicks. Chicks are the ones that survive. And when the fucking guy survives, he's the sidekick to the chick.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. But
yeah, she's the one that's leading the way.
That's right. So
let me interrupt you for a second.
Yes.
And all the people that you know.
Yes.
All the women that you know.
Okay.
I'm not saying you know them all.
No, I don't.
Do you know any of them that could be that person that leads the way in a fucking situation?
Dear Christ, no. Dear Christ, no, I would never follow anybody. Not like I'm saying I would be the last one to the end. If there was a guy in a hockey mask running around slide, I'd probably be one of the first to fucking go, or somewhere in the middle. But
I'd be the first or last.
No, I'd be somewhere in the middle, lower middle, the lower side of the middle. Second or third person in. Whatever the stoner gets in the fucking, whatever the order the stoner is in the thing.
I'd probably end up in the end because I would be the dumbass.
Yeah, probably. You'd be too dumb to die.
What the fuck's going on here? This is wonderful bullshit.
But yeah, Horrifier 2, Terrifier 2, great fucking movie. I totally suggest anybody that likes horror movies watch that one.
We're getting closer to.
Only if you dig gore. But if you don't dig gore, don't watch it because you won't like it.
We're getting closer to
Christmas.
No,
one day
February, which is that Winnie the Pooh one.
Oh, Blood and Honey?
Blood
is that when that's coming out? Good.
I think they said sometime in February.
Oh, that's good. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that one because now I heard they released the story to it.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that
I've seen clips. I've seen previews for it.
I've only seen pictures and that's it.
I've just seen previews.
I like to go in cold, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I saw previews on the fucking. Because I thought to myself, how fucking dumb. Winnie the Pooh and Pig. That's pretty fucking stupid. Then I watched the trailer for it. I thought that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like the story.
Also,
I like the story where it is. I'm gonna spoil this for people that know that. Yeah, it's about the fact that Christopher Robin
bolted on.
He grew up. Dry. He grew up and he left them high and dry, and they kind of went ravenous.
They got pissed off.
Yeah.
That's what I take from it too.
Yeah. Also,
too, I must say, going back to Terrifier, the guy that plays Art the Clown was also in another movie about it was about the Grinch killing the fucking Who's or people or whatever.
Really, I've never heard of this one.
I forget, the Bad One or something like that is what it was called. Yeah, the Bad One, I think. And it was I've never seen it myself. But he was the one that he's playing. Yeah, it's fucking, and that fucking Art the Clown, man. That, like the old lady, man, she won't even watch it. She thinks that guy's so fucking creepy. She can't even watch it. Like, no, you watch it on your time. I don't want to see Art the Clown. I love Art the Clown. So. When I die, I want everybody to come to my place fucking dressed up as Art.
Okay.
Or Kiss.
So. I wasn't really gonna get into this whole thing.
But you did.
But I did because of the fucking fact that I got sucked in with the fact that there was a Rolling Stone came out with a list of the 200.
No, let me interrupt you there. It's a Rolling Stone list, so it's a I guess it's a quote unquote credible list.
Yeah, it's credible, and I looked at it and I didn't find it that way. Like.
No,
I found the list to be very, and right before the show started, we went over it and we said, what was their criteria? Because some of them, I found like, this guy's not a good singer.
No.
He's not even a good vocalist.
But then again.
But I'm like, he's a good front man.
Right.
And I'm talking about, to go way up early in the list, it was number
112.
Yeah, I think it was 112. I think you know who I'm talking about. 112, Ozzy.
I knew who you were talking about.
Yeah, Ozzy. Ozzy, I don't think Ozzy was ever a good singer.
He never was.
I don't think he was a good vocalist.
He never was. But
because they actually, in that list, they said something about the difference between, what was it that they said? I can't remember what they actually said. Greatest singers, not the greatest voices.
Right. Now there's nobody watching.
But then I saw other times in the list where who's that skinny fucking redhead chick? Ariana Grande was like in the top 50.
She's redhead?
I thought she was.
Oh, she's black.
No, she's white.
Ariana Grande?
Oh, she's off.
Maybe she's mixed.
She's mulatto.
Yeah, maybe she's mixed.
Yeah, but the fact that she's up there, and I'm like, versus like, so you got her in this thing way up there where she's got this big range, so she's a voice.
Yeah.
But then you also got it in the same list as like Ozzy.
Right. But then again, when we did that look again, it wasn't the best singers. As in vocalists, it was the best fucking like drummer. Like saying you're a drummer, not the best singer. You can't maybe don't sing the best, but you're the front man, the best front man.
I thought this list was all over the place.
I thought it was pretty all over the place too.
Like there's guys on here. You get into it, and the first one was this female pop
number 200, not the first one.
The first one.
I agree with. I actually quite agree with the first one. I'd have to go.
Okay, yeah.
But we're not going to get there yet. We're not going to get there yet.
200 was
some broad I never heard of.
Never heard of. I did a quick listen to her, and I was going to say, oh, maybe I have time to go skim through it, and I'm like, no, I don't. Right away, this girl, and I read her article, what they wrote about her, and then it's like, oh, she started off, she had a lot of auto-tune and all this other stuff. But then when I heard, they said, this is the song that you listen to, I listened to it, and I immediately thought of, you remember Fergie?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what she sounded like.
Oh, really?
You know who's not on the list?
Who?
Fergie.
Fergie. She was a huge meth head, though, apparently, at one point.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Funny thing is, I go through the whole go through the whole list.
Yeah.
No metal on there at all.
No.
But there is some punk.
There's Dio's on there.
Dio's on there. Yeah, no, Dio, Halford, and Ozzy.
Well, Axl, I guess.
And Axl, more rock. But
rock, yeah, it's more rock.
But I noticed there was a lot of like punk, because then he goes right 199, Glenn Danzig, 196, Paul Westerberg. Here's a guy and I'm like right early into the list where I'm like, why is this guy on here? Because it doesn't make any sense. I don't think he was a good singer. I don't think he was a good voice.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Seger.
Yeah, but it's not about being a singer. But I guess it's about everything mixed into one. Because you do sing for the band.
Yeah.
But it's also too. I don't know. I really don't know what the criteria could be.
It was just been that. That's what I.
There's no rhyme or reason for
their
it.
list was like all over the place.
It's just like popularity of the people that fucking.
It almost seemed like it. It almost seemed like these guys were like they put this list together in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, like
they got over 20. They have like 20 writers. We don't have 20.
No, we have two.
We barely have two.
We barely have two.
Yeah, because it's like Bob Seger, and I'm like, Bob Seger? Really? I'm like, no.
But he was higher up there.
He was close to the 200, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a filler. I'm like, oh.
Honestly,
we didn't write 200. We had to do 200-word essay.
200-word essay, yeah. They probably did. They probably have some fucking app out there with an algorithm that coughs up rock stars' names. They probably did it and just go, and they came up with that.
Yeah, there's no way that they're all their writers on how they said this is how we came across it.
Because if you're gonna put people like Ozzy in there,
yeah,
and we're gonna go with the hard rocker stuff here,
yeah,
or metal. And you're gonna put in like
okay, how about this? Ozzy at 112.
Yeah.
Halford 129.
Yeah. Oh, 112, 129. Yeah, I know.
I would have put those, if I'm going to have those two guys on the list, I'm putting them the other way
I
around.
think Halford's a better singer than Ozzy.
For his
A
ranges.
better vocalist. For what he does. He does what he does. Right?
Yeah. He's got
His
some higher ranges and he's got some lower ranges. Whereas Ozzy's just Ozzy.
Yeah.
Well, you have your what was that one on Mama, I'm Coming Home?
Yeah.
Changes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there is some range to him.
Well, maybe.
He never really.
But it's not great.
It's not great.
It's not the greatest. And then let's take Axl too. Now I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan myself, but I did read somewhere that back in the day, when he was back in his prime, he fucking could hit higher notes than fucking Mariah Carey and lower notes than Barry White.
Sure, it was Axl.
100%. Because I thought, holy fuck, are you kidding me? But yeah, it was Axl. Back in the day.
You know who's not on this stuff? Now that I go over it, who's got like this 8-octave range? Mike Patton.
Was he on there?
No.
I thought I saw him on there.
Maybe I skipped over him.
I thought I saw Mike Patton on there.
I might have gone over him just really quick.
But you know who I was surprised they didn't have on there? Paul Stanley.
Same thing.
Not now, because I mean now, but back in the day.
Because of the fact that he did have he had a huge range.
He couldn't have a huge range, but he could sing the higher notes, and then
up until about
after Psycho Circus. After that, I went downhill.
Yeah, I would say that would have been it for him, and who knows if they were even using backing tracks back then.
Yeah, who knows?
I know they were using them for Ace, or not using one, but they had a guy backstage, or maybe they were using a backing track. I don't know.
Oh, they had Tommy Thayer CJ all his parts, and Ace punched him in the fucking face. How ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And now he's playing fucking Ace Frehley.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, a lot of punk. So you had Glenn Danzig, Iggy Pop, Debbie Harry. Mm-hmm. Here's one that I thought should have been higher because I thought he was a bigger singer, but they didn't have a very long career. It was Michael Stipe from R.E.M.
Yeah, he should have been a bit higher.
He should have been a bit higher.
He should have been above Ozzy anyways.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But okay, if you're going to have Ozzy there, where's Alice? Where's Alice? Alice Cooper. He's always there. He's there.
I put Alice right with the range of Ozzy.
Well, I would too, but I mean, he's no worse than that. And I mean, I even think that maybe Alice has maybe a little more range, or not. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. But Alice is still
that's
going
what I mean.
and Alice is still out there doing it, singing it, right? And he's still fucking singing everything.
I think he's waiting. Like I said, I think he's waiting for everyone else. So he can be the last one out. He's the first one in and the last one out. He's waiting for Ozzy to be done. He's waiting for the Kiss thing to be done. He's waiting for all these other things to be done. And then I think he's going to call it a day.
You think after everybody else quits?
I think he wants to be the last one out. Here's one that I didn't agree with, but then again, I'm not a big fan of him either. At 141 and 140. No. 141 was Christina Aguilera. And 140 was Boner.
I can't. That's okay. There's
okay. Bono, Boner, whatever his name is.
Boner.
I don't think he's done anything credible, singing wise or vocalist wise, since like the 80s.
No,
and they went into the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, and then just pissed people off by making them take their fucking album.
Yeah, and their money. Yet he goes out and he's like doing these things about end world.
Oh, yeah, the world hunger. Yeah, someone else. Yeah.
He's charity. Let's end world debt. The debt. But come pay $200 to see me in 1995.
It's very easy for you to say motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Boner.
You don't want to end world debt, but you're causing it at the same time.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't get him being on there at all.
Yeah, Axel was 134, but you said you read somewhere that he
I
had a good range.
did. I'm not sure where I read that. It was a quick little fucking blurb, I think, from something. Something from somewhere I read throughout the fucking my journeys on the internet. I know it wasn't to look at porn. I don't come across Axl Rose when I look at porn.
I hope not.
I hope not. Wow, you look good today, Axel. Even those bike shorts of yours.
That's wrong.
It is totally wrong.
Let me see what they got here. I don't think he was on that list.
McDonald?
There.
Oh, I thought he was.
I think it's because of the fact that he stays a little bit underground side of things. Like all of his 13 bands that he has.
Yeah.
He does have a big range on some of them. Like he does like some other stuff that's not like the rock, metal, or anything like that.
I mean, there was another list I saw on because there's like 2 or 3 lists I was looking up there, calling up at once. That was around the same time as the 200 rock ones, 200 singers.
Yeah, because Axl 134, Neil Young.
We'll see,
Neil Young 133, Ozzy still like Ozzy at 112 is basically the bar for
Pretty
what
much.
we're talking about.
Pretty much.
Because we're like,
Oh,
yeah, he did show some of his range in songs like Changes and Mom I'm Coming Home and trying to think of some other ones. You go to that covers album that he did.
Yeah.
There's a little bit in that.
So maybe Ozzy should have been 100 right in the middle. So are you above or below Ozzy?
Are you above or
below? You are
below?
the bar.
You are the bar. See, I never really thought of Lou Reed as a good singer.
No, me neither.
He was just more of just like almost, he was barely spoken word.
Talking, yeah.
Yeah. More of like a poet.
Leonard Cohen was in there too, wasn't he? Somewhere?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, see, there's another one that's a talker more than fucking singing.
Yeah, he did try to sing and stuff like that with his voice, but
he did a little bit, but it came more across as talking.
But if you go to like all the way down to number one, and number one being the actual bar,
yeah,
I wouldn't put Leonard Cohen even in that list.
No,
I wouldn't even put Lou Reed in that list. And the funny thing is the bar, what we're calling it, of like right dead metal, Elton John.
Yeah, he was.
I would have put him minimum top 50.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have him in the top 50, top 75 at least.
Yeah, he would have been way higher than 100. I would have put him above Bob Marley.
Oh, fuck yeah. Everybody thinks Bob Marley if he smokes fucking weed.
Yeah. Like,
it ain't fucking rocket science.
But you know what? I bet you 90% of the people that have a Bob Marley fucking shirt on, smoking dope, don't even know anything about what that guy believed in.
Oh, probably not. But also, too, oh my God, that's what we believe in. No, turn the fucking shit off. Here, give me a kiss check.
Yeah. They probably have no idea what Buffalo Soldiers is about.
No, but slavery and shit.
Yeah.
But we could get on hours on what the next fucking generation is probably thinking. I thought it was fucking bad when you go walking down and you see some fucking 16-year-old fucking chick wearing a fucking brand new Ramones shirt. Brand new Ramones shirt. Where was this concert that I missed?
If they listen to it and they can not just name 3 songs, but if you can listen to it and you're into it, because you know what? You got to remember our generation,
Yeah.
we're the guys that have like I have more fucking concert medal shirts and
I know,
all that than I do any other shirt.
I know. That's all I like to wear, the fucking concert medal shirts.
Like if we're going out and they're like, you got to put something nice on, it's like.
It's like I went to this concert last week. It's brand new.
It's like Exodus, Slayer, you know, Electrojets, hockey jersey. I know I got a shirt in here somewhere. So it's like that. So 93. This is another one that I have marked as a bar with Stevie Nicks, and I should have thought. I'm like. She made top 100, and I agreed with it.
I agree with that.
There was a lot of people in there that I didn't even know. I couldn't even comment on or anything like that.
Well, yeah, it was like from the 50s and shit.
There was like a lot of 50s crooners, R&B. R&B was big on this list. Yeah.
Yeah, Stevie Nicks. You know, she was the only one that's been voted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice.
Interesting.
One song
because of the fact that they I've heard recently them have or heard them call it that it was a boys club.
Oh no, no, because one's for her solo career,
solo
one's for
Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, interesting. 86, and I kind of almost agree with this, but I don't. It was Michael Jackson.
I mean, pedophile.
Yeah, he's a pedophile.
Yeah, the pervert, the child molester.
Honestly. Was he a good singer, though? Well, I don't think he was. What he did was good. It sold albums.
Yeah.
People liked it. He was revolutionary.
But again, what are the criteria they're going on?
Yeah, no, their criteria is like all over the map. Because they got Michael Jackson at 86.
Yeah.
One of the biggest
names of pop. He was the king of pop.
Yeah, he was the king of pop, and he set up he set a bar. We're gonna stick with the theme of the show
a bar
here.
that you like to fucking watch.
But then they have like
chin-ups on.
At 80, Chris Cornell. How do you have Chris? Like it doesn't make sense. The whole list.
Well, he should have been. If you're going vocal wise, he should have been a lot higher.
Yeah.
If you're going for talent and shit, right? Like Chris Cornell could sing.
Yeah.
But he should have been a lot higher.
Yeah.
Top 50 at least.
I think so. I can't remember 63, 62, 64, 63. It doesn't matter. Back to back with Robert Plant and George Michael. Who's better?
Neither.
Okay, we're gonna stick with that one. 55.
Yeah.
Tina Turner. I would have had her way higher.
If you ask me, if you go singing wise, she's like the female Ozzy. Does she really have that much of a range?
Good point.
She's the female Ozzy to me. If you're going vocal wise, like you sing 3 songs, you sing 3 songs. I'll bet you all Ozzy songs. You know what I mean? They'll be similar. Female Ozzy.
Now that I think about it, now that you say that out loud, I'm like, yeah, all Tina Turner songs sounded the same. Yeah, okay, never mind. She should have been down lower on the list.
Sorry, Tina.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but then we have like, okay, so she's 55, and then you got Mick Jagger at 52. Like, that's where I'm starting to get into the thing of like, is this a thing about a front man? Or is this thing about a singer? It's like the list.
It's like the first 10 went for singers, the next 10 went for popularity, the next 10 went back to singing, and you can't throw the names in twice.
Yeah, you can't put a name in twice. So you can't have, like you said, Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac.
That's right. Because they're going for singers, which is just. What about that other one for Fleetwood Mac? The one that just died, wasn't she a singer too?
Yeah, I would put.
Christine
she
McVie?
was in there. She was in there somewhere.
Was she?
Yeah.
I didn't
but
know.
it wasn't one of those ones where I'm going to bring it up and talk about because it's only so long of a show that we do. We could do this for fucking.
Oh, I know.
To go through all 200 of them.
You said Stevie Nicks. I just wondered about the other one.
No, she was in there. Christine McVie was in there. But I was just like, like there's only so much time that we have here.
Again, I'm surprised they didn't put Paul Stanley in there. If they
There's some that, and like I said, what really got me into it is the fact that who was left off the list was Celine Dion.
Okay, Bruce Dickinson. He wasn't on there
Holy
either.
fuck!
I just thought of that one. I was thinking Rob Halford, how you're talking about.
Okay, how come Halford's on the list, but
Dickinson isn't? I don't know.
Is it because Dickinson came after?
They both. Well, I know. Priest kind of did. Is it because it came after? I don't know.
Priest started late 70s.
Late 70s, but they were all Wizard and Warrior back then.
Where Bruce Dickinson didn't make his mark until 83.
That's right. But still, Bruce Dickinson, it doesn't matter. It was one of the biggest albums of Maiden's career, was it not? Number of the Beast.
It's the one that put them
on the map. Yeah. And Bruce Dickinson, he can sing.
Yeah.
Just like, no different than Halford can sing, but like
didn't he do some opera shit too? Like
did he? Probably. I don't know. The fucking guy does everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the guy that flies a plane, he fucking sword fights, the guy fucking does everything.
He was like, he almost did the Olympics, or maybe he did, I don't know.
Probably did. I mean, he fucking hell, even cancer got scared of him and left.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's it, I'm out.
And then he hopped on his fucking plane and went to America. Fuck, I'm gonna go get a fucking McDonald's cheeseburger. Hop in, mate, for getting in the Armageddon jet.
Here's one that I didn't think even belonged on this list at all.
What's that?
I'm gonna just skip ahead on a bunch of shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
36, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, he can sing.
That's it. Like, that's what I mean about this list being all over the place. Like, no, he didn't. He was the right guy at the right time. And that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
And that was totally it.
Oh, and Courtney Love was on there too. Now you mentioned Kurt Cobain. She was in there too.
No, she was not on this one. Not on the Rolling Stone one. Maybe on another one.
Okay, there was another one I was reading. I was reading a couple lists at once, seeing which one is better.
This is the Rolling Stone one had then, and this list, as I got through it and we got closer to the top, didn't actually get good. They should have just stuck it at the top 25.
Yeah. Well, 200, you have to, like I said, they have
struggling.
An algorithm app. They fucking you throw in a bunch of names and everything, just have it cough up 20 of them, and then you write it down.
They're probably using the AI.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, yeah, because 36, you have Kurt Cobain. There's no way I put Kurt Cobain at 36.
There's no way I put him.
So if we're sticking with that time frame,
yeah,
Kurt Cobain at 36, Chris Cornell at 80. No fucking way.
Yeah, that's not right. I'd put fucking Kurt Cobain around the Aussie mark.
Oh, far. I don't even think this guy belongs on the list.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you're right. You probably.
I just remember that fucking day where I came smashing through the door like fucking Kramer off of Seinfeld, and I was like, "It's another beautiful day without Kurt Cobain."
Sure fucking is. Oh boy, people fucking hate that.
Oh fuck, do they ever? I still say to this day.
Why do they always do that shit? And fucking people get downright pissed off.
Oh, they would.
Fuck Kurt Cobain, bullshit. Fuck you, fucking.
He was just the right guy at the right time. He was not good at anything. No. He wasn't.
Wasn't even good at heroin. He shot himself.
Did he?
He did. Oh, he did. Corny.
Yeah. Oh, what I was going to bring up. Well, thank you for tuning in for nobody on this Tuesday, because of the fact that somebody got arrested in Nashville.
Oh my God!
It wasn't us, but somebody did.
No, I was just lazy yesterday.
I was too, because you're like, I'm not into this today, and I'm like, you know what? That's awesome, because neither am I.
I really couldn't fucking peel my ass off the couch, so
yeah,
I was like, nah. So now you all got it a day late.
Yeah,
but you still got it nonetheless.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another thing with Kurt Cobain. He's at 36.
Yeah.
Not too far away at number 32 is David Bowie. There's no fucking way Kurt Cobain is anywhere near Bowie.
No.
Not even fucking singing, vocals, music.
Although, I have to say, there's that one fucking video of David Bowie and Bing Crosby, which I cannot fucking stand.
Oh, fuck that one.
Oh, hello, I hear you all sing. Oh, yes, I'm a singer. I play the tune. Oh, would you mind if I come in and we can all sit down and maybe play a little? All right, pum. Shut the fuck up. Bing fucking Crosby.
I love my band somewhere.
Bing
Fuck,
fucking
I love
Crosby.
that. Oh, fuck.
Bullshit.
That was awesome.
Anyway.
So it should have been a top 25. So as we get closer, 27, Dolly Parton. I got nothing but respect for her right now because they wanted to put her in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I know
She said, fuck you. And she got fucking bigger off of it.
Well, she made a rock song, a rock, country rock.
Yeah.
She was playing. Yeah, I did.
I had nothing but respect for that. She goes.
And she did. And she played with Rob Halford too. Rob Halford joined her on stage too.
That is fucking awesome. I didn't even hear that one because I'm just like, that's it. That is awesome because I'm like, that is basically it. There's somebody else that did that too. They didn't go over like she did. But it's awesome because when you're saying you're going to go, they want to nominate you. Oh, you've been nominated to go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You're like, no, basically you're saying if I'm in the Hall of Fame, my career's done.
That's right. Yeah, pretty much.
Like how many years ago was it that because we like flagging on them, Metallica going to the fucking Hall of Fame? You know, that basically said that their career was done. And they accepted it. I wouldn't have. But, you know, we'll talk about that another day.
It was her song Jolene that her and Rob.
Oh, really? That was probably her biggest song.
Well, wait, I don't think that was with Rob Halford.
That is Jolene is probably her biggest song.
It sure was. Well, there was that 9 to 5 too.
9 to 5 was pretty big.
But that was also part of a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure which songs they did together here, but
Paul McCartney was at 26. So, and then it made me think, where's the other guy? Yeah. And then
And honestly, when I saw Paul McCartney there, honestly, when I saw Paul McCartney, I thought, oh yeah, there we go. There's number one right there.
Yeah. So you're thinking all of a sudden you're at So
it skipped my mind all until I saw Paul McCartney. I thought, oh yeah, fucking Ringo's gonna be number one.
Look, fellas, I wrote a song. Nice. We're gonna put it right here on the fridge. That was awesome. 19, I agreed with 19. It should have been in the top 20. Was Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, he was a good singer.
He did a good job. He had a shit ton of money.
You know, fucking speaking of the Frank Sinatra, you know those back in the day where it was in the Vegas thing where it was where they had all the fucking like Dean Martin and all that shit.
Yeah, the Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack, yeah. We're watching it. Me and the lady were watching because on Channel 12 once in a while they had something going on, or we watched it on YouTube or something about these old variety shows with Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. Dude, those people are fucking shit faced. The whole fucking show, they're fucking shit faced, and they're fucking. It was fucking hilarious. They were all fucking drunk, and they were called a variety show. They sing a little bit. They fucking drink more while
they're drinking. They're smoking on stage.
That back in the day, yeah.
Yep, and just no holds barred ribbing each other. They're basically the ones that started the whole fucking roast.
Yeah, but they'd be sitting around drinking and ribbing each other, like you said, fucking.
And no holds barred.
No holds barred. And they're all laughing and smoking and drinking.
You could have, just as an example, I'm not saying it happened.
Yeah.
One of them could have been accused of touching an underage girl.
Yeah.
And they would be like, it's not like it's a 12-year-old girl now, is it?
Exactly.
and they would all laugh.
Of course they would. Because they're drunk and they're smoking. They're getting paid for drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was awesome. I love watching.
No, you're right.
If you ever get a chance, hop on YouTube, watch the old Rat Pack, like in the old telethons or something like that. They're varieties. They're just fucking drunk.
Yeah, they were good. 17, Elvis.
Pedophile. Pedophile Presley.
Pedophile Presley. The old pee-pee.
Pedophile Presley there.
Yeah, number 16, Prince.
Prince.
I would put him up there.
Let's put him up there.
Kept going for years after the whole Purple Rain.
Yeah.
And never got the recognition that he should have.
No, he didn't. But
Not until he died.
Well, everybody gets recognition when they die.
Maybe that's why Kurt Cobain's on this fucking list.
Maybe.
You know who's not on this list?
No.
And shouldn't be on this list?
That's probably not on the list.
That guy from Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder.
I'm going hungry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Who are we fucking kidding?
I didn't understand. I didn't put him this high. I would put him in the top 50, but I wouldn't put him in the top 25. Bob Dylan.
No, he wouldn't be in the top.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
John Lennon.
What number is Freddie? 14?
Right, he was 14.
Yeah, I'd put him in the top 15.
I would put him up there. But I don't think Freddie Mercury. Now, this is the fact that when I watched that Bohemian Rhapsody,
the biopic.
Yeah. Now, how accurate are they? And things like that. If it is as accurate as that movie is, Freddie isn't Freddie Mercury without the rest of that band.
No, and then the Queen isn't the same without the fucking Freddie Mercury.
Exactly.
It's kind of like Motley Crue and Vince Neil.
Yeah.
No.
Freddie Mercury isn't.
I'm not comparing Vince Neil to Freddie Mercury.
Vince Neil's not on this list.
I wonder why. Vince Neil.
I don't think he's, because if they show anything like that, because of the fact that he was the voice, he was the singer. I get that.
Yep.
But you watch that movie and you find out that can't remember what his name is now.
Brian May?
Well, there's Brian May, and there was the guy that was the bass player who wrote. It was like the whole band wrote the songs.
Yeah, I know
and
they did.
He's the guy that pulled it off. Now, with that respect, maybe he does belong up there, but I'm just saying he's not on this list without Queen.
No, he's not without Queen.
From what I know about the band,
I don't think Freddie Mercury could have done solo project.
What's that?
I don't think Freddie Mercury could have done a solo.
He
project.
did. He did. Yeah, he left Queen.
That's right. And they came back to the Africa thing.
Yeah.
Reunited for the Africa thing. That's right.
Yeah, he left. He did some solo shit. It did terrible. And that's why I say he's not Freddie Mercury unless there's a Queen.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know who 13 was, but number 12, and I thought he should have been higher, John Lennon.
Yeah, but really, if he was should have been higher too, Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
They're still they're both the same. Again, they're like Ozzy and Tina Turner, right? They're kind of the same thing. They kind of got the same feel to them.
Yeah.
They're both fucking Beatles, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. They should have been 1A and 1B.
That's right. They should have
shared or an A B.
Shared a number.
They should have shared a number. Number 11, Little Richard.
Yeah, I like Little Dick.
Yeah. I like a Little Dick. Yeah, every once in a while, I like a little dick. I wouldn't go out of my way to get a little dick, but if it comes, if,
Well,
if,
pause
if,
up
a,
on Spotify, let's do a little dick.
if a little dick comes my way, I'll take it. Here's one that I have listed as the bar with Otis Redding, and after looking at the top 10, I don't think he belonged in the top 10.
I do not know much about it.
I don't know much about him. All I know is that his dad killed him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fuck, that
Yeah,
sucks.
it was crazy. He shot him or something.
Fucking Father's Day and fucking get around that place.
Yeah. Here's one that was in the top 10, and I did not believe that it belonged here.
What's that?
Beyonce, number 8.
I don't like her.
I don't think she belongs there.
No.
I don't think she's had a career, enough career.
Well, she has been going for a long time.
She's been going for a good 20 years or so. I would give her that. I don't think that she's got. I don't think that you put Beyonce versus number 1.
No, she's a little.
If you put them in the same time era,
no.
she comes out on top.
That's
Like the
what
whole
it is.
top of the list is I don't agree with. You know, at number 7, Stevie Wonder.
She's still alive?
I don't know.
Hey Siri, is Stevie Wonder alive?
Stevie Wonder was born May 13, 1950, and is 72 years old.
Yeah.
There you go. He's still alive. 72.
Fucking two.
Would have put him a little bit older.
I would have thought that as well.
I don't know if he started way young. He started when he was like teens, like 12, preteens, something like that. Little Stevie Wonder. As far as this list goes, yeah, maybe he does belong on that the Rolling Stone list, on the Chris and Aaron list. I don't know.
Fuck them.
Not in the top 10.
No.
Number 5, I totally disagree with.
Which
Doesn't belong in the top 5.
is?
Mariah Carey.
No, I hate her. Fucking annoying. There's people's ears bleed.
Yeah. And then we get to 2 and 1. Number 2, Whitney Houston.
I can see it.
I can see her in the top 5.
Top 5, yeah. Maybe 2. I don't know.
Number 1, Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see it.
She was a good singer. She had a good career and shit. And yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah, it's all right. Tasted like fucking weed is what it tasted like.
No, I don't know where we're at there.
Anyway, that's what we got for the fucking top 200 list that we wasted this whole fucking show on. So you can thank fucking Rolling Stone for that. That portion we just pushed out.
Yeah. I
Scraped out.
just don't. Yeah. I didn't agree with, like, I just had so many problems with how this list was. I was like, it was all over the place.
It sure will. Well, Kurt Cobain on there at all, like you said.
He doesn't, I don't think he belongs on that list.
He doesn't. Nirvana may, if you're going to talk top 200 bands, maybe Nirvana would be on the list. They would be because they were around the right place, right time. They were that band for that time.
Yeah.
But Kurt Cobain by himself?
No. How come Kurt Cobain makes the list, but Dave Grohl doesn't?
And Dave Grohl's a way better fucking singer. My opinion.
If you have to go that way, yeah.
But
Do I think Dave Grohl's good? No. I think he's a little bit overrated.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I wouldn't mind going to see the Foo Fighters if they came again. I'd go see them.
I wouldn't see him in a stadium.
No?
Nah. I would have to see them in a
Commodore?
like 1,000.
A big or small venue?
A big or small venue. Like, I wouldn't go any bigger than the Commodore, the Rickshaw, the Commodore, like for what we have around here.
Yeah.
Something like that. If I can see them in a place like that, then I can tell you if they're a good singer or
Oh, I didn't mean to go. I mean, just to go see the Foo Fighters in general.
Because
I hear they put on a good show.
I hear they put on a good show. I went into their library of songs.
Yeah.
And the ones that make radio versus the ones that don't, there's a big difference.
Is there?
Oh, I don't think there's stuff that doesn't make radio is any good.
Really?
Yeah, like so if they bring out 2-3 singles off of an album and they got 8 to 9, 10 songs on it,
that's probably the only good ones.
It's the only good
really?
ones. I found that. That was my opinion.
That's interesting.
I was like, wow. And there was a lot of albums that came out way past the Nirvana days, where he's still singing about Kurt Cobain.
Is it?
And I'm like, okay, either you're not over it or you are riding the coattails.
Well, he was part of the coattails, though.
Yeah, I get that.
And maybe, you know what? You mentioned Kurt Cobain in a song, people go and buy the album, there's some royalties for you.
Yeah.
You'll buy Foo Fighters album and you'll buy Nirvana albums. So yeah, I get that. You're plugging both because you're lighting the candles at both ends. You're getting paid from either way, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Unless fucking Courtney's got all his rights to fucking Nirvana. The one.
I think there was a big fight over that.
I think there was too.
I did.
Me neither. I really didn't follow it anymore after a couple days.
I don't think I followed it after the fact that they mentioned Courtney's name.
Yeah. Fuck, dude, I tell you, fucking, I went to see Matt's. I mean, there was the Mechanical Animal store, and it was a double headliner, and the hole opened up. It was L7.
What'd you think of L7?
Actually, I kind of missed most of them. I only heard a couple songs.
Okay.
In the Slayer room, man, we missed most of Exodus.
Yeah, we most. And
that was by L7.
Yeah, so we caught last 3 or 4 songs of Exodus, and that was my one and only time that I saw them with Rob Dukes.
Yeah. Anyways, I saw so L7 opened up, then Hole came out, and Hole put it on an okay show. I mean, it was whatever. That was the one that they say that was a Celebrity Skin album. They say Kurt Cobain wrote.
Yeah.
But they're fucking Courtney Love fucking stopped the fucking show. And fucking, because there's some kid down there that, on the front row, the kid was fucking yelling. And fucking, she stopped the whole fucking, mid-song, she stopped the fucking show. And she fucking tore a strip out of this kid. You'll get fucking mad so when he gets out here. This is our show. We're fucking player, Melissa Oftemeyer. Went up to Courtney Love and said something, and then she said, "Oh, you're calling for Melissa? Oh, I'm so sorry." And then they got back on playing the fucking show again. I thought, you fucking cunt. They're cheering for you guys, and fucking you chew them out.
Yeah.
Fucking ass clown.
Yeah. I was gonna go over this one.
Which one's this one?
But we didn't have time. Maybe we'll do it next week.
Which one's that one?
This is musicians that died in 2022.
Oh, sure.
We'll do this next week.
We'll do that one. We'll do the dead Pete.
Because I was thinking that this whole thing wasn't going to take as long,
but it did.
But it did because of the fact that we were like, what the fuck? Why is this person bigger than this person? I don't think fucking, if you're going to have like Aretha Franklin number 1.
Yeah.
Why is Barbara Streisand at 147?
Exactly. It should be she should be in the top 10.
She should be up there too. Why is Dio with his range as a singer, vocalist, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah.
Why is he at 165? Was Rainbow and his days with Black Sabbath not as big as Ozzy's? I think it was a little bit of a fucking who's better than who list.
I think it's just someone's personal fucking opinion.
It is.
Or AI.
It just seems like it was more or less who sold more.
But that's not true. Otherwise, fucking Kurt Cobain would be up there a little more. He'd be above fucking
Well, Kurt Cobain would be up there for
selling shit.
For selling shit over fucking Iggy Pop at 176.
For sure.
But
yeah, it was just. I think it was just fucking like you said. It was AI. Someone probably just fucking said that.
Quick, we gotta write us about something this week.
Yeah. Holy fuck! It's tomorrow. We're like, tomorrow's gotta come. I'm gonna get fired. AI singers. Boom. There you go.
It's fuck. I'm drawing a blank now. There was a I don't know who, it could have been in the Rolling Stone magazine. There was a writer that was supposed to go watch, I believe it was the Circle Jerks.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to go write about him, and he didn't go to the show.
Yeah.
And he just he listened to the album and he made something up. Or he didn't, I don't think he even listened to the album, he made something up. I'd have to make sure that I'm talking about the right thing.
You gotta make sure. I gotta do a little fact checking here for the 0 people watching us right now. Biggest audience yet. We appreciate you all for being here, you fucking retards. 0. How pathetic. We weren't arrested in Nashville. We're here. Next time we'll go live from Nashville jail.
Yeah.
If that'll make you happy, it'll make me happy. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to think of the words to ask the Google machine. I'm trying to think of I can think of the song in my head. It's a story for another day.
But that's a story for another day.
But there was a reporter that was supposed to go. I'm just not say the Circle Rips. He was supposed to go see this punk band. He's feeling lazy that day. He's like, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna go to this fucking thing. I don't want to go. It's not what I want to do. You know, this is not what I signed up for when I got into this. You know." Yeah. And so he doesn't go. He writes a fucking bad review of this band, and it's just it's not the fact that he wrote a bad review, it's the fact that he wrote a bad review and he didn't even go.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, at least show up.
And if you're gonna fucking sit at home and write a good fucking review. And then they're not gonna get then nobody's gonna get on your fucking case about it if you write a good review. Yeah. You write a bad review, you got the band, you fucking cocksucker wasn't even there.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't fucking write anything bad if you're not gonna go. You write something good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Jesus Christ, fucking people are just stupid. Live and learn, I guess.
Yeah. So here's a question.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not next week. It's 2 weeks away yet.
What's that?
Next week is because next week is the 9th.
Yes.
That's fine. It's the week after that.
Oh, the 16th.
The 16th. Are we doing a show on the 16th or are we going on the 17th?
No, we're doing it on the 16th.
Okay. I don't know.
We're doing it on the 16th. I have to go to work on it. I'm going to come here. Yeah, fuck that. No.
I'm hit and miss with that. I'm working on my birthday.
Are you?
Sometimes I just don't even acknowledge my birthday.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever.
A lot of times I don't either. It's just another fucking day. Keep it fucking low.
I know. Because you were like, Happy New Year's. I was like, Happy January 1st. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just what it is.
That's right.
It's another day. It's, for me, if I'm going to say Happy New Year's, I'm going to say it on my birthday.
That's right. New Year for you.
Okay.
So you know what? When we tomorrow when I go look at this on YouTube, I want to see at least one other person fucking watch at least, man.
Yeah.
Like 0 the whole time.
I don't know wherever.
I wonder where Pat is. I'm fucking kind of worried.
I don't know. Should we call the cops?
We should call Pat. Yeah.
Problem is, last time I called the cops, they're like, "Who's this?"
Oh Jesus! There we go. Can't call the cops. There. Pat, we missed you. We're worried. Are you still alive?
Yeah.
We're not really gonna get too panicky until next Monday. Next Monday, if Pat ain't here, I'm calling.
I understand. I think he was the last time we did a Tuesday show. I think he was a little late.
That's a little late.
Yeah,
Whatever. We pulled it off without Pat. It shows you we can do what we can do.
Now to end this,
Yeah.
you sent me a thing about the fact that Metallica.
Oh, the reason people fucking don't like
Why there's a big reason
it
why.
made sense, yeah. Why people don't like are so fucking hard on for Metallica? It's because it fucking you got after And Justice for All, they came out with the Black Album, and all during Justice for All and everything else before, they were so dead set against commercially successful bands, and then
they were ragging on the hair metal.
On the hair metal being commercially, and then they went out and they did the radio friendly. They did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then even then, Manson come out. Let's skip a few years ahead. Manson comes out and gets all popular with what he does, and all of a sudden, then for what was it, Load or Reload? Metallica's got their hair cut and their fucking eyes with fucking guy liner on, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah.
So that's why I read that and that's why people rag on Metallica, and that's why they say they sold out is because they fucking gave so much. They had such a hard on for the fucking commercially successful band, yet the album after that they did the exact same thing.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, we've never really touched on this. As what it sounds like we're always ragging on these guys, but me, I'm a bit of a Megadeth fan.
Yes.
But I can tell you right now, the last 3 Megadeth albums that they came out, I think I've heard one good song off of the last 3 albums.
Really? But then again, that's not. But Megadeth hasn't changed. Megadeth aren't saying this and then going off and doing that.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, not in so many words, no. They kind of lost me after Euthanasia, maybe. Albums like Risk and Super Collider, Dystopia. The last one, I can't even tell you what the last one's called.
All right, let's get out of the Metallica camp. And by the Metallica camp, I mean Megadeth, too. Let's talk to the gods of thrash metal, Slayer.
Okay.
You fucking, those guys, at the same time Metallica was going, and like you said, they just took another path.
Yeah.
Right, which is great. I mean, I kind of think Slayer just got a little more older and angrier and more pissed off, while Metallica went off and went with Bob Rock. Like what? Like,
that was I can tell you right now.
Rick Rubin and Slayer brought Bob Rock and fucking Metallica.
If I can tell you right now, now that you say that, if Metallica went with Rick Rubin,
yeah,
totally different band.
Of course it would.
They are not commercially successful as they are,
mm-hmm.
but they are
successful.
They would do all right. They would not be the Metallica that they are today.
Oh, if Metallica went with Rick Rubin.
If Metallica went with Rick Rubin, they would have been a heavier band, especially the fact that you brought in a guy that wanted to be heavier with Jason Newsted.
Yeah.
Bring in Jason Newsted. Bring in Rick Rubin. That band's a whole lot fucking heavier.
Yep. But you know why? Because Rick Rubin wants everything to sound like fucking Slayer.
Well, the fact that Rick Rubin was also he was also the only metal band that he's ever done at Slayer.
Yeah.
He was a hip hop guy. He was Def Jam.
Yeah.
I would have to look into it. Who else was out there for producers at the time? But the fact that they went with Bob Rock says that they wanted to be commercial.
Of course it was, because Bob Rock was finished doing what he
look what he did.
Dr. Feelgood.
Look what he did with Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah.
Look what he did with
the AC/DC
AC/DC ones. Yeah, Thunderstruck.
Yeah, that one.
Those ones.
But they still sound the same. AC/DC,
Yeah, they're still the same AC/DC.
You put Rick Rubin behind that board.
Where's the documentary on that one? I would love to see the documentary, like how they have a documentary on like Bob Rock with Metallica.
Yeah.
I would like to see one with Bob Rock and AC/DC, where Bob Rock is probably trying to say one thing, and AC/DC just like we can't play that. You want us to play another chord?
Well, Angus said, I can't play that. He's going to look at me in my schoolboy outfit wearing it. My 90-year-old body in my schoolyard outfit. I can't play that.
Yeah, no, I can totally see that. Yeah, he wasn't on that list. Was not Brian Johnson, the other guy.
What, Bon Scott?
Yeah, no, it was the first one that I said.
Brian Johnson.
He was the. Yeah, he there's no range to him.
No.
But if you have that bar of Ozzy on there,
But you got the bar of Ozzy there, and I would put Brian Johnson right at the same bar with Ozzy.
I would make him 101.
I'd make him 100A.
Just that. Here's the bar of guys that just were
There.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of guys left off this list.
There sure was.
And the only reason I read it, and I wasn't really going to get into it, I was probably only going to talk about the top 5 or something tonight, and then talk about the people that died in 2022.
Yeah.
Is the fact that Celine Dion was left off.
Yeah, they said that on the news this morning. I can't believe the broad on the fucking news was shocked about that. That's what made me look up the 2020 for the fucking 200 things. Because the fucking broad on the news said to the weather guys, why can't you go on there? And I thought to myself, and if there's a new list out there, let's look this up.
Yeah. With what's on there, I would almost have to think that she did belong on there, but at the same time, I don't know enough about Celine Dion to know if she even writes her own music.
Well, they knew it was her old husband there that wrote it. But I'm not sure.
I don't know much about her. All I know is that hearing her makes I can listen to Slayer all goddamn day and I'm cool.
Yeah.
I listen to like 1 to 2 fucking Celine Dion songs and I want to kill somebody.
Oh, I know. It's a good rendition of Cat being fucking tortured.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It is.
Terrible.
I'm like, that's it.
There we go. Rita McNeil, you can rest in peace. We're moving over to Celine Dion.
Yeah. We're going on to her and her
oh, he's dead too, I think.
Who's that?
Their fat husband?
Yeah, her husband's dead. No, but Celine Dion's was just diagnosed with
oh Jesus, she got
fuck, I can't remember.
Cancer?
No. Some rare disease that says that she can't move her arms or something like that.
Laziness.
Laziness. That's what
laziness.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she was diagnosed with something sort of lazy fucking shit.
Lazy Frenchman shit.
Yeah.
Lazy Frenchman disease.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're getting way off topic.
Yeah, we're getting way off topic.
We don't want to be
we're getting to the good stuff. Oh, fuck. Now you fucking show up. Jesus Christ.
Had us worried.
I was just about to call the cops.
And we're just about to end it, Pat. We missed you. We managed to limp through it without.
Yeah. So.
Next Monday.
Oh, that's what that was. I was like, I just heard a noise.
Yeah, the garage door.
Yeah, the garage door opened up. Yeah. Just a second. Yeah, go get her. I was gonna end the show, but I don't know.
Oh, it was your dog. I thought it was the beeper from where she's talking up.
No, he goes nuts when everybody shows up at home. Yeah, so there's that. Next week we'll talk about people that we lost in 2022.
Lost her, fucking thank God.
Okay, here's a good one for you. I gotta look this one up really quick. And I gotta, because something happened the other day.
Uh-oh.
No. I gotta look at this one. I gotta cross-reference some shit.
Cross-referencing some shit. Hi, Jackie!
It was too. You gotta come in here.
You gotta come in.
This is a true story.
True fucking story.
Fucking story.
True fucking story.
Does it involve ghosts?
Yes.
I'm sure it does.
So, December 28th, last Wednesday, we're trying to paint our house where our dog decided to eat the walls. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're finally fucking painting it. We're trying to put fucking music on. Yes. Yeah, there you are. Right
Oh, there I
Yeah.
am.
Don't look at this one. Look at this one.
Okay.
We're trying to paint the walls. No word of a lie. I kept changing the fucking playlist. Every time I changed the playlist, Motorhead, Ace of Spades came on.
That was the day Lemmy died.
December 28th was the day that Lemmy died. And I'm like in my head, and I'm like, I don't know how it. And I
Because you
said,
mentioned it.
I said,
It's
I
like
think he
down
died
now.
around this 27, 28. And it turns out that, he did die that day, and he kept coming on. We probably listened to
Yeah.
Ace of Spades fucking
5
10
times.
times. Maybe more. Maybe
5.
less.
It was 5.
Probably
Probably the hurt.
One of us has been drinking, and one of us has not.
We'll go with the one that's been drinking.
Thank you. Also, my show.
That's right.
My show, my rules.
You want to say 5? Get your own goddamn show.
Exactly. So, I am Aaron. I'm the self-proclaimed musicist.
Yes,
And
sir.
with me, as always, is Big Daddy Cool.
Big Dad Cool, it's our goddamn show.
Yeah. What I miss? Pat, you missed the whole goddamn show. You can't fucking show up late and then ask what you
Pat.
fucking missed.
Do what everybody else does. Grab your phone, sit down on the shitter tomorrow, and have a nice crap watching this. We feed you crap, you push out crap.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go.
She's gonna go take a crap.
I'm gonna go.
She's gonna go try it, see if it works.
Yeah. All right.
Here's the coffin. Sweet.
All right. Next week, dead people.
Dead people. Goodbye.
Bye.